Let's go, dude.
Nine. It's going.
Been some unfortunate news. John Anthony Borba has been stripped of the Pick'em Championship title.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It almost feels like we should have known when we saw this clip of this man with this much energy, this much endurance, and this much courage on Anthony Borba drop the ball here.
And then
We're live.
what's up, guys? We're live. Welcome to Speaking Out Loud with Rene and Borba. I'm Raul. Rene's in the back trying to warm up after that ice bath, and let's go ahead and get this thing started.
We got Borba here with
Nice
us.
one,
How do you
Raul.
feel, Borba?
Dang.
Way to have an intro, Raul.
Hey, man, I'm new
Let me
at
find
this.
a good spot.
Hey,
I
I'm new
know
at
there's a
this.
lot
Give
of
me a chance.
background over here. Background noise.
Here we go, boys. All right, you're good. Woo! That felt good. You're here, brother.
Man,
You're
dude,
here.
it's lit over here in
Let's
El
hit the audio,
Magordo.
man. Jay, let's hit the intro music, please. Here we go. Woo! That was awesome. JB,
Yo,
How you feeling?
feel good. Feel great.
Looks tired.
All right, JB. I got in there. It felt good. I had a lot to say. None of it came out because
Did you control your breathing? Did,
I
did
tried.
you
No, I
let
don't think so.
did you let the ice win or did you take over the ice?
My cocky self wants to say I took over the ice, but I really had a lot to say in that intro, and it didn't really come out as I expected. It actually didn't come out at all. I don't even know that I said anything, right? So I think the ice took over. I was just kind of like, probably lucky I didn't put 2 or 3 bags of ice in there. One was enough. I have a different type of respect for athletes after that, especially the guys that just fill up the tub with ice. So I see that you're at the Gus Smacker out there now. Magordo, we got some good games rolling out there? Are we
Oh
watching
man,
games, or
Roswell
we're
just beat like Olive
promoting the
Hobbs.
truck?
You know how those games get that go into overtime, and you got Olive Hobbs on one side, and then you got Olive Roswell on the other side. We came out on top. It was a good game. It was in overtime to go to the championship.
Well, shout out them boys out there.
Yeah.
Hooping, making things happen. Shout out Roswell, New Mexico. If you don't know, we're known for all the alien things, but we got some hoopers, we got some football players, we got some Latinos, some whites, some blacks. We got them all over. Chinese, whatever you want. They're here in New Mexico. It's popping. It's hot. JB, what truck? We're selling food out there?
Yeah, we're selling food out here. Yeah.
Come check it out. What are you selling?
We're selling all the stuff that gets you fat and have diabetes. Funnel cakes, ribbon fries, curly fries, all that good stuff, all that fair food.
Hell yeah. Well, before I have to get you off, JB, let's talk about this Vikings game against the Washington Commanders. JB, I was a little confused when the points came out. They're only -3 favorites. What's
I don't
going
know why.
on? I saw McConnell
I
just
don't
had
know.
a baby girl, introduced her to the Skull Country, Skull County, Skull. What do we call it? Just Skull, SKOL.
Skull, baby. Skull. Yeah.
What's popping
That's what
up
it
there?
is. That's what it is. I don't know. I don't know why it's so close. Why it's only a 3-point difference. I think it's going to be thing with the Redskins. Not the Redskins. The Commanders. They're a competitive team. Like they're a competitive football team. They just don't have all the pieces. They might not have the best quarterback. They might not have this and that. The best coaching at certain times. They're situationally unsound. But they got a lot of fight in them. They got the scrappiness in them. So a team like the Vikings that hasn't really put nobody away this year. It seems to make sense. But today, if you're a Vikings fan, you got a brand new tight end that's going to open up that whole middle of the field, a new outlook on football, a new outlook on life, a new outlook on Vikings football, baby. And I think this is the second half of the season.
Energy. Minnesota's amped up right now. I don't understand why they're -3. I get Taylor Heineke can ball. I get that they're on a 2-game
they're
winning streak.
-3 because Vikings haven't put nobody away. We haven't blown out nobody. We haven't done our job. But I think everything's starting to come together. This first half of the season was a warm-up test. Now we got 9 more games to prove it that we're a dominant NFC team, that we're not to be messed with, and today's the day. Today's the day that it starts.
Okay, let's go. That's the kind of energy I want to hear. It's like you're
what we need for next week.
Next to me, so the juice doesn't really come out as much. But I'm liking this. You're out there in the fields watching hoopers hoop, getting your juices all rolling. You probably think you could hoop right now, right? With the energy that you got going.
Dude. I was out there, dude. After the game when he shot, I was out there on the court, dude. I was like, "Let's go, baby! You held your own. Let's go!" Like it was lit, dude. I was hyped, dude.
Shout out, JB. You did get stripped. It wasn't because of PEDs. It was because you didn't come or you didn't cut a promo, which are the two things that
I will this next week after I win.
So how do you feel about being stripped? Did you watch the promo video there that we cut for you?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, well let me show it to you one more time. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Been some unfortunate news. John Anthony Borba has been stripped of the Pick'em Championship title.
Oh no.
It almost feels like we should have known when we saw this clip of this man with this much energy, this much endurance, and this much courage on Anthony Borba drop the ball here.
Oh no!
That's
Oh
sad.
no, Borba. Well,
That's
you might
sad.
make a run here today because you did
I'm gonna
show
get
up.
it
I
back.
think that he should still be allowed to be a part of the picks for this week. A possible chance to regain your title. So, JB, enjoy your day out there. Hopefully, your Minnesota Vikings pull it off today. I am
We
hammering the
will.
Vikings because at -3, I mean, that's give me money, I think.
Take it.
I think there's
Take
an
it.
overreaction with the Washington Commanders. So, give me the
Yeah, I
Vikings
don't know why.
-20. Really?
There's just no belief yet. We're gonna instill that belief today to everyone. 15
Let's go.
point. At least we win by 17 today. 31 to 14. 31 to 14. Put that in the bank. Go, baby. All right.
Let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
All right, JB, appreciate you, brother. Have fun out there. Take it easy.
Later.
Be safe, man.
Raw, let's go ahead and talk about this parlay that I have for us. Let me pull this up for us real quick. Rene Sunday parlay. What's coming in action? The Miami Dolphins money line over the Chicago Bears. Give me that. Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be a tough one against Seattle. They're overseas. That's going to be a tough one. But Arizona has to win. We've seen what DeAndre Hopkins has added to that team, the intensity, the offensive power that they're going to have. Give me the Cardinals in a must-win game for them. I like that at -125. So let's go ahead. Like I said, Minnesota Vikings, like we just talked about, they just added another weapon. They're using Dalvin Cook finally, as they should be. And Jay Jetta, dog, he's going to close out a game for you anytime you need him to. Give me the Minnesota Vikings to win, straight up money line. Also, Las Vegas Raiders. This is the one that scares me. This one gives me a little nervous just because you'll probably agree with me here, Raul. They've probably been the most disappointing team so far this year. They've sitting on 2 wins. Haven't really involved Devontae Adams. It seemed like the media put some pressure on him. I was going to say us, but I don't think we're that big to say that we put pressure on him. But the big media did put pressure on Derek Carr as to what's going on, Josh McDaniels. How come Devontae Adams is not getting the rock? Devontae Adams has 6 of the 10 touchdowns that Derek Carr does have. Why aren't we giving him the ball more? Massive question. Still not happening. They got punched out with 0 points last week. That's insane. With that many weapons. Hunter Renfrow, where are you? All that talk about him being this elite route runner. Probably is. Really good player. What the hell's going on with the Raiders?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, it's rough. It's rough for them. I mean, it seems like once they start playing, they can't get the ball rolling. Then finally, just like at the end of the game, they finally kind of get their stuff clicking, and then too late by then.
Too late.
Yeah.
That's what scares me here, but this is a must-win game for the Raiders. If not, I mean, they're already behind in the division. There's no way they're going to catch the Chiefs. The Chargers, still don't know what the hell the Chargers are. That's got a bunch of question marks going on over there. But I think today's about Josh McDaniels. Hey, Josh McDaniels, how good are we? You're a New England Patriot fan. You saw Josh McDaniels, but maybe he's just an elite offensive coordinator with someone that's watching him over the top, like a Bill Belichick. He's not good. Maybe he's not good on his own.
He was a coach for
the Denver Broncos. Tim Tebow saved him. Tim Tebow might have gave him a name. And that's crazy to think that Tim Tebow gave a name to a coach, really.
It's true.
Because that season with that Tim Tebow run was not pretty whatsoever. It was a whole lot of miracle, a whole lot of Jesus, a whole lot of thank you, amens.
Borba says Raiders done.
Raiders might be done, just not today. Against the Jacksonville Jaguars, I mean, they're hit or miss. They're hit or miss. I do get that they have Doug Peterson. We did give them respect there in week 4 whenever they're winning games. As of right now, it's a first half team that never shows up in the second half whatsoever. Doesn't matter what's going on. The Jacksonville Jaguars, for some reason, go to sleep in the second half and can't figure it out. I just think the Oakland Raiders, my bad. I mean, probably better. Oakland Raiders probably better than the Las Vegas Raiders right now.
Oh yeah.
But I just think it's a must-win for a team that absolutely needs it before it blows up. Like, if they don't win today, there's a lot of shit going to happen with Derek Carr, a whole lot of shit going to happen with Josh McDaniels. And, I mean, Josh McDaniels 1 year out? Jay? Is that what we're thinking?
No.
No way?
No way.
Is it because you have that bloodline of the Patriots just kind of flowing through you, so there's a little bit of just too much
He's
loyalty?
2 years and done.
2 years?
2 years and done.
Oh, so you think he stinks?
Yeah.
This guy thinks he stinks. He's just giving him another year just because he was a Patriot. So you got to give him another year. We saw the failure of Matt Patricia. What's crazy is the Bill Belichick tree pretty much stinks outside of Bill Belichick, right? Well, you got Verb in Tennessee.
But that's what everything too. Like the cornerback, what's his name? That went to Tennessee, Jackson. Look what happened to him. He's hurt and out now. So always Belichick just gets rid of him, and you're like, what are you doing?
And then someone comes back in and replaces that position.
Yeah, and then it looks like Belichick didn't lose. Meanwhile, the person that left or got traded away isn't even doing anything.
Yeah, for sure. So it's all on the coaching. So maybe Josh McDaniels does stink, but not today. He can't stink today. I need him today.
He's got to pull out something big in his
playbook.
playbook.
He's got to have it. Today's about getting Devontae Adams extremely involved. Let's give him give me a prop bet for Devontae Adams touchdown. Give me that. You got to give me that. It's gonna happen today. Josh Jacobs. We've seen how explosive that offense is when they do run the ball, when they do hand Josh Jacobs. But Josh Jacobs is playing for a contract for next year. Mm-hmm. They're probably not going to re-sign him. They probably should have extended him, probably got him for cheap, probably going to go somewhere else and play for a cheaper price because running backs, as we know, don't really get paid. What is it, like 5-7 years, they start to fall off. It's going to be interesting, but that's part of my parlay there. I put $40 on that parlay. Let me go ahead and pull this back up real quick so we can see it. On this parlay, I put $40. What's the payout, Raw? $251. Last week, I had a 3-team parlay. Came down to that Rams and 49ers game. I could have cashed out. It was $20 to win $180. I could have cashed out. The cash out was $90 right before the game. I probably should have just taken my dub, taken my little bit of cash because it's 20 making 80, right? So still a dub. But I got selfish. I got greedy, and I said, I want 180. Give me 180. There's no way the Rams stink.
Hey, go big or go home.
Yeah, there's no way the Rams are going to suck last week.
Yeah.
49ers with CMC look unfreaking believable.
Tell me about it, man.
CMC already has changed the 49ers. And what's nuts, bro, is Deebo Samuel wasn't even in the game. Deebo Samuel was hurt. Give me a healthy Deebo and a healthy CMC, bro. What's going to happen? Are they both running backs or are they both wide receivers? Are they both? It all comes down to one good guy, right? Jimmy Garoppolo. Mm-hmm. You have faith in Jimmy?
I think I do. I mean, sometimes he pulls out some miracles, but I think he's pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just that for some reason, maybe I'm a hater. And I probably am.
True.
I'm probably just being a hater here.
We're still sour from last season.
Probably. I mean, I'm sour towards anybody that absolutely has demolished my dreams as a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Except for Aaron Rodgers. For some reason, I like Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, not going so good for him. But it is good to see. I think they need it. Packer fans are so spoiled. It's insane, bro. I had a conversation with my best friend. And he's like, well, we might as well just play for a top 10 pick if we lose today. And I'm like, bro, come on. Like, at least think about getting into the playoffs. And his response is like, well, whenever you've won so much, and you get to NFC championship games and you get to Super Bowl, it's like, just getting to a playoff isn't enough. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you greedy asshole. Like, you spoiled brat. Like, what the hell? You aren't excited to just get into the postseason. Like me and you, right?
Yeah.
We're just like, hey, get us into the dance and let's see, let's
see how it works. Yeah.
What you want? You want some country moves? Yeah. I seen you on your Snapchat over there hitting the Spanish moves. I see it. Me, myself, can't really dance. I might kick some toes here and there. Not the best dancer in the world, but when I can't even twerk. That's not even a thing for me. My back moves more than my ass don't move whatsoever. So
slow dance. You can slow dance.
Oh, I hit him. You remember Hitch?
Yeah.
Remember Hitch?
Yeah. There you go.
You hit him with that boom. I was the fat guy though. I was the big guy on Hitch.
Well, I mean, still, as long as you got the move, as long as you
got that left, right,
yeah,
and we're good.
There, that's all you got to do.
But Jay, let's pull up that 49er game. 49ers are on a bye. My bad. 49ers are scary though.
Mm-hmm. And especially now since they're on a bye, so they come back healthier.
Yeah. Man, bro. And what's crazy is they were playing with backup cornerbacks.
Yeah.
On top of that, like the fact that the Rams can't get Allen Robinson moving. Cooper Kupp was somewhat hurt. He is questionable today, but he is going to play. So that is a plus for the Rams today. And we'll talk about the Rams and Bucks right here real quick. So you can go ahead and pull up those picks if you'd like, Jay. The Rams and Bucks. I just thought the Rams. It's crazy that they can't find a flow. And the fact that Cam Akers wanted to be traded out of LA, it kind of worries me a little bit. And it's like this team is kind of playing with almost, I would say, like they're content with what they've accomplished already. Like, we already won a Super Bowl, so if we don't win again, it is what it is. We already bought in. We already paid everybody that we needed to pay. And now it's just like, all right, let's just let athletes be athletes. And if it doesn't work out, then hey, there's next year. That's the vibe that I'm getting from the Rams. That's the vibe that I got last week. Would you agree with me there?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's something. What do they call it? The Super Bowl slump, where you already won a Super Bowl. So
yeah, but this slump is like, hey, bro, hey, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like, wake the hell up.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald. I mean, the guy's as elite as he is. As far as like, is he the best pass rusher of all time? I think he still has to add more to that resume to pass like a Lawrence Taylor. You know what I mean? But is he? I mean, he was already talking about retirement this offseason. There's so many question marks. It's almost like we should have seen it. Hindsight, it's like, yeah, we probably should have seen it. A lot of guys were talking about retirement. Sean McVay was getting offered broadcast contracts, shit like that. Are they out? Same thing with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's got that contract set up for a couple $100 million out of Fox. Is he checked out already? You got the whole thing going on with his wife and all that shit. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but this is almost like, what bowl would you? How would you describe this game if you had to like name it something, right? Like it's not the stupid bowl, right? Like normally when two teams think you're who gives a shit? This is a stupid bowl. The best of the worst two teams. This is almost like a survival of the fittest bowl, right? Yeah. Is it going to be Tom Brady with that avocado ice cream, getting all slim, staying playing until he's 50, right? Yeah. Or is it going to be those dogs, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald? I mean, who will get it done today? I guess we do know because we already have it up here. You pick the Rams.
Man, I have faith in them. I do. I really do. I think especially with that defense that they have, especially the way Tom Brady's kind of been slumping down with that offense, I think 100% that they're going to get to him, and that offensive line's not going to hold that defense.
Yeah, honestly, I was the only. This one was actually hard to pick. I don't know if Jay, was this easy for you to pick here?
Yeah,
it was easy, but that's bias. Yeah,
no.
A little bit of bias. No.
Brady's lost 3.
Brady's lost 3. Hasn't lost 4.
True.
And you're giving them 10 days. Coming off of a struggle, it was good that they played Thursday. That way they have them extra days to get
reacclimated. I got you. What made me nervous is obviously the offensive line. Like it's Tom Brady's not the guy that's going to sit in the pocket anymore and just absolutely get blasted to throw the long pass. At least that's what we've seen this year. So we're just judging them based off of this year, right? The offensive line, I mean, it hasn't gotten any healthier. It's not going to get any better. So it's just a matter of like next man up. Are they going to play better? This team can't run the goddamn rock. Lenny Fournette, we were having a conversation about how good is Lenny. Playoff Lenny. It's fucking playoff Lenny. How about we show up in the regular season because they need you right now, pal? Like, what's going on? Mike Evans the last time didn't look. I don't know if you got this vibe, but I tweeted it during the game. It's like Mike Evans just doesn't look like he's giving us 100% max effort. I mean, there was a slant there in the red zone. There was a slant where he kind of just gave up on the slant, and it's like, whoa. On that Super Bowl run, we're taking a hit.
Mike Evans wants to get released.
You think so? Mike Evans did take less money.
So him and Tom could go to San Francisco.
Together?
Yep.
What do you think? Shanahan's over there just like, all right, Jimmy.
Doing that whole evil rub
whatever
thing.
You got going on, let's just get through it. Next year we'll have Tom, Mike Evans. That's what you're thinking.
Yep.
That would be insane.
Yep.
So we're 40. So are we 49er fans next year? Is that what you're telling us?
Going back home, baby.
gang, Niner gang.
He said going back home. Borba also took Tampa Bay, and I took Tampa Bay. The only reason I'm taking Tampa Bay is because history says Tom Brady figures it out. It's hard for me to go against that. It is Tom. You have to put some respect on his name and say, hey, he probably is going to figure it out. Matthew Stafford, what does he do? I mean, Matthew Stafford has shown him that he's a dog. He's going to fight. But sometimes, the dog gets bit and runs away. This is what might happen today. Sean McVay's got a lot of heat on him. So let's see what Sean McVay can get done. Vikings and the Commanders. Let's go ahead and pull that one up, Jay. Or actually, here, I'll pull this one. Let's go Chargers and Falcons. Another game that's pretty. I mean, this is opposite of Tom Brady here with the Atlanta Falcons. They're both fighting for the number 1 seed in their division. Only one team's going to come out of that. And this is really for the Falcons. Bro, you have a chance to take a lead. You have a chance to be number 1 in your division when absolutely nobody gave you a chance at the beginning of the season. You have a chance to really put pressure on Tom Brady and the Bucs to you might not make the playoffs. I think that's a plus on top of that, right? You win the division and you are the reason that Tom Brady's going to walk away in retirement probably without going into the playoffs. Would that be depressing to a Tom Brady fan? Huh?
Tom's not retiring.
Maybe.
He's
Have you
he
not
got
heard
a lot
his-
of free
Have you
time.
not heard his interview?
What do you say? Tell us.
No retirement in my future.
Yeah, but everybody says that, right?
There's no retirement.
Like, what kind of shit would it be if Tom Brady's like, you know what, guys? Probably going to hang it up after this year.
If not, he's gonna play.
Like, if you're a Tampa Bay fan, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tom, we're trying to win. I already got season tickets. These tickets, I mean, the ones nosebleeds are like $150. The tickets in Tampa Bay aren't cheap.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably because, I mean, it is because of one gentleman, TB12, right?
Mm-hmm.
JB, there's no way he's going to say that. He just said the right thing. Probably not going to retire.
He's not.
Bro, a couple more hits, he might start to rethink that. I mean, the guy's getting up slower and slower and slower. But I got off track. Chargers, Falcons. Marcus Mariota, they got lucky last week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Carolina really just shot themselves in the foot. That was a hell of a game.
Yeah,
Fun game. Kickers, gotta make your fucking kick.
Yep.
Like kickers, it's crazy because kickers. What's funny is like, whenever you see a kicker miss, every soccer player in the world or anybody that's ever kicked the ball is like, that can't be that hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like 45 yards can't be that hard until you actually go kick a ball. Pretty fucking hard. I tried it. I've done it a couple times. Same thing. This was last year when Cowboys were missing a lot of kicks. And not that I was actually going to. I was just like, I'm talking a whole lot of shit. So let me at least go try it. And like, let's see how hard it is.
Yeah.
I hit a 35er. I was like, okay. All right, that's a little chip shot. Cool. It was clean. Nice. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Put it back to about 45. 45 is probably my limit. Put a lot of leg in it. I got it to go in. I went like 2 for 4 or some shit like that, which is pretty terrible. Wouldn't get a job that way, right? But the one thing I think that I've learned from anything at watching the kicking is just like, or what was hard for me is when I kicked it, it was kind of like a drive. And when you look at the game, like a lot of them have to have to get it up right away because you got to get it over the line, right? Or else it gets blocked. So like the further they are, they got to put it more on a straight line and then it starts to rise, but they got to get it over that line. I think getting it over that line is the hardest part. I mean, we saw last week Justin Tucker was kicking like a 65-yard field goal, and he had to kind of hit it like a line drive and then it's going to lift just a little bit. I don't know shit about kicking. I don't know any of the tactics, but that's at least what I observed from it.
Mm-hmm.
And all my shit would probably get blocked. Unless, I mean, I'd have to learn how to kick, but a lot of my shit would have been blocked that day. And I was like, all right, this shit's kind of hard. So I got to have a little bit of respect for him. But hey, bud, you're getting paid $1 million fucking dollars. So figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking the Chargers, though, today because it's almost like the Raiders situation. Like, it's a must win. You're going to get behind here.
Mm-hmm.
What are they, 5-3? You got to win here. It's a must win. That team has looked awful. But the thing is that they got so many injuries. Keenan Allen, I don't think he's playing today. Mike Williams, I don't think he's playing today. Both questionable with injuries going in. Key player today, Cam Akers. They got to run the ball. They have to be balanced. I mean, a lot. This is another coach who's under the hot seat. Staley, like, God damn, bro. We've seen you win so many. We've seen you be a part of so many close games and just not getting it done. And it's time to take that leap. It's time to move forward. It's time to be better. It's time to run.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the second half of the season here. It's time to hit the wall running. I'm taking the Chargers slowly on that.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta happen. Why did you take the Falcons here?
I took the Chargers.
I mean, Chargers. My bad. Borba took the Falcons.
Borba
My bad. I'm curious to know why Borba took them. I mean, obviously, Atlanta. Don't think they're that great. They obviously got lucky last week. They've gotten lucky a bunch of times, but Mariota's fun to watch. Their unis are dope. Yeah. Kyle Pitts is fun. The team's just fun. The energy around Atlanta. The good thing is like if you're an Atlanta fan, I think you're excited for the future. It would have been nice to probably see their quarterback that just got drafted this year. He's from the area, so that would have been pretty dope. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. Marcus Mariota is probably going to be their quarterback this year and next year, I'd say. Yeah. But how about we do a little wake-up call here? Let's do the little tortilla slap.
My thing is that we're not going to use a tortilla today.
We're not?
We got this.
Oh, no.
This thing hurts.
A little bit. Oh, no. All right, Jay, let's pull up these questions. Let's go ahead and go here. And then let's go with the first one. All right, Raul, we're going to hit true or false questions. Typically, we would have a tortilla to get the smack, but don't have a tortilla today. So we're going to use this little aired up bad boy. It's for boxing, I guess. All right. Well, let's pop up the first question.
All right, man.
All right, here we go. Read it, bro.
All right, so Lawrence Taylor played his entire career with the New York Giants. True or false?
Oh, Jay, do you want to help me? It's true. Come on. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, hold on.
I got smacked.
Should we put on the
Ready for the game, coach?
All right, concussion 101 class. Ready?
Ugh.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna just keep this
It's a
helmet
little
on just
stiff.
in case.
It's a
Yeah,
little
a little stiff. All right, so next question. From 1990 until 1993, the Bills have lost 4 straight Super Bowls.
Oh, that was too easy. That's true.
Yes, sir.
Damn, you should have just. This is what I would have done. I would have probably put like 1990 until 1995 just to throw a wrench in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I would have said true, it would have been wrong because it wasn't until 1995. It was 1993, boy. Here we go. Just like Johnny Borba always gets smacked up by your boy.
Wait, no, I'm going to play Borba. No, don't, not yet. Okay, it's okay. Hold on, wait.
Stop that.
Stop.
Ready?
Ugh.
Damn. It's kind of fucked up. I feel a little bit bad.
It's all good, man. All right, so next question.
Call me out, do it.
John.
What? Wait. He said John Elway played for the Dolphins.
True or false?
False. Let's go Denver. That was that one where that was probably like his 5th question. He's like, damn, I don't have another one. Here we go. Ready? Nervous?
A little bit.
Dang, that's CTE, bro. It's real.
How about we throw a curveball here?
All right, let's go.
Rene.
Throw a little wrench.
Here's a good question.
Okay.
You got to answer. It's a multiple choice.
Okay.
Belichick
Let's remove that one real quick.
is the what most winning coach? First, second, or third?
He's second after Mr. Madden. Oh, are you gonna take this one?
I'll take that.
Dang.
Put the helmet on, bud. So no CTE.
Yeah, man.
No helmet.
Hey, we ain't trying to walk off like Antonio Brown here.
Oh no. Antonio Brown. Here we go, boys.
Ready? Oh shit! What I sign up for?
Here we go.
That's a good.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
All right, here we go. I have a feeling.
All right.
Damn, I'm on one today, boys.
The Chicago Bears won their only Super Bowl in 1996.
Oh, I really don't know this one, but isn't that when the Bears had the fucking 96? Come on, that's false. That's Dallas, baby.
Actually, no.
Oh no, we won 95.
No.
Dang.
So they won 86 and then 96.
I like that, bro.
Can't see. Oh, they're only. All right,
Yeah, so-
I see the way you worded that. Okay.
All right, so.
I was thinking of the 80s Bears. Oh, bro, it's worse than the helmet, huh? 'Cause I mean, like, you don't really feel the hit, but like
the helmet.
Yeah, it's like-
the CTE, man.
for real. Shout out to all those guys that
Hold
do
on,
that.
hold on. Next one. Oh, last one.
Last one right here, man. Last right here. Okay. Vince Lombardi won the first Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers.
Vince, duh. Come on, the first one ever, son. Here we go. Shout out Houston Astros.
Remember when Bobby Boucher
F
won?
Philly. F Philly. Here we go, boy. Mr. Altuve.
Instead, put it in it. Put some in it, man.
Ooh. Ooh, did you see that swing, boy? That was fun.
All right.
All right, let's get
Antonio
back.
Brown, just-
That was fun. That was the tortilla. All right, boys, and just in case, hit us with the, you got it. Oh no, here we go. Got him?
Oh, man.
No, got him. Got him. Ready? Double. Me and him. Boom.
Sorry, some of that foam got in my ear.
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, cool. Boys, the ones that missed it real quick, let's watch this breaking news by Johnny Borba, presented by Tate Branch Roswell. Do not forget to go check them out. The strap will be on your boy's shoulder here pretty soon. But real quick, let's just take a little quick break.
Been some unfortunate news. John Anthony Borba has been stripped of the Pick'em Championship title.
Oh no!
It almost feels like we should have known when we saw this clip of this man with this much energy, this much endurance, and this much courage on Anthony Borba drop the ball here.
Champion Borba stripped from the title. PEDs? Performance enhancement drugs? How did we not know, Jay? How did we not know?
I kind of knew when he forced me in that trunk.
Damn, that is what happened. Huh?
Damn.
It started. His hits were a little bit harder, but you saw him. He was sweating that whole video.
Yep.
Like, it was crazy. He was all finally, and he like a pimple on the back probably popped when he was like finally.
The vein started kind of.
Yeah, bro, he was juicy. Because you saw me when we did the interview. I was a little nervous. I don't know if we have the clip or else we'd play it, but a little nervous, right? Just a tad. JB, get well soon. Let's get the needle out the booty, and let's have a moment of silence for Borba's needle that he will put to rest. Thank you, needle. Thank you. Damn, poor Borba. Thank you, Borba. Thank you, Borba. All right, let's go. Who needs an absolute win today in you guys' eyes? So we already went over the Rams and Bucks, so we'll use that. That was one of the selections there. Seahawks versus the Cardinals or the Chargers versus the Falcons. Like, who needs – this is a must-win for who?
Me, I'd say the Cardinals, just because. I say that they're kind of slacking off a little bit. I mean, I know
they definitely are.
I know we're making the joke about Kyler Murray and the video games and everything like that, but man, they're really gonna have to step it up. Their offense has just been sluggish, slumpish, not really doing much. So I feel in my case that Cardinals have to win this one big time.
You play video games?
Me, yeah.
Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
You also play that? Not part 2, but also.
Yeah. And that gets tedious, man. I mean,
do you see where it would be a distraction?
Yes, I would, because I mean, especially with some of the games, you got to go in, you want to modify your weapon, you got to get all those attachments, you got to run those special, like, I guess, challenges to get those attachments. So I mean, you're sitting there thinking you're only gonna play for 30 minutes. Out of nowhere, you're there till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
And he's part of Face Clan.
So he's probably even taking that serious too. Maybe that might be his retirement right
Face Clan. Let's
gotta
go,
phase up, man. Phase up.
Let's look at these numbers here. Let's look at a little bit of numbers. So the Cardinals, like you did say, I also agree with you here. Mm-hmm. Outside of the Bucks and Rams, because I think that's a coin flip. Mm-hmm. One of them have to win. I actually think it's more on Tom Brady because, well, actually I take that back. It's more on the Rams because the Rams, I mean, they could fall behind real quick. Seattle right now leads the division. We saw what we saw from San Francisco last week, and then now it's like, yo, let's get together. Arizona, same thing. They're all part of the same damn division. One of them are going to get left behind. It's going to be unfortunate this Seattle, but it can be. We can see Seattle kind of fall off here. They've lost close games, but Geno definitely should be a part of the MVP conversation. Definitely most improved player. That award is 100% Geno's.
Definitely.
But let's see. Arizona Cardinals are allowing over 110 yards rushing. The one thing for the Seattle Seahawks is they're running shit out of the ball. They got a dog back there. I don't know his name, but he was the player of the week for a reason. Been player of the week. Wouldn't be surprised if the guy's player of the week again this week. I think that's what that's going to come down to today. Can they run the ball? Can't be efficient. It can't be consistent. Give me Arizona though. Even though Arizona with DeAndre Hopkins 200-yard receiving games, give me another touchdown for D-Hop. Add that to the Devontae Adams prop bet. There's no way Cliff Kingsbury can lose this game. There's no way, bro. He might be the first one or the next one to get to get fired if they don't switch this around. We can't blame modern warfare. We can't play video
Yeah.
games, bro.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, you got a job to do, regardless if you stay up all night. Because let's be real. Let's be realistic.
All right.
There's no way that a football player goes to practice and all he thinks about is football. After practice, all he thinks about is football. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these dudes have lives just like us. It's like whenever you go to work, though, when you go to work, you're not just talking about your job. If me and you went on a run together, we're not just going to be like fucking breaking down an entire run, right? We're going to probably be like, yo, bro, this game's going to be crazy. Exactly what we're doing right now is what we're going to probably be doing, or we're going to be talking about whatever you did yesterday or whatever I did yesterday, or whatever it is, right? Because that's just human nature, bro. And these guys get distracted, but it's about, are you able to separate yourself from everybody else and lock in? I think today we're going to see that. All the shit talk about Kyler Murray in that video game. Yeah. Hey, bud, today's a good day to shut everybody the hell up. Kyler Murray, let's get us a dub.
Let's go,
Let's
man.
get us a dub.
Let's go.
All right, Jay. So I went Cardinals. Borba against Seahawks, opposite of us. My boy's really trying to win this belt back after being stripped. Yeah, but he might be a little sluggish because they do say that once you get off PEDs, like, it's really not the same. The body kind of comes down. So let's expect a little bit of, Borba kind of overreacting to things. Borba kind of, being a little aggressive to us because it's just the withdrawals, right?
Yeah.
It's just a couple of withdrawals. Maybe take the needle out.
He didn't have enough carbs. Maybe he's just cranky.
Maybe. Jay, what game should we go to here?
What do y'all feel about tonight's game?
Oh, my
Kansas
goodness.
City and Tennessee.
Kansas City and Tennessee. We got 15 minutes for the rest of this show. Appreciate you guys joining us, wasting y'all's time, watching our dumbasses to try to just break down absolutely something that we don't know at a pro level. But as a fan, give us the Chiefs.
Yep.
Give us the Chiefs. The Chiefs are hot. The Chiefs have so many weapons. Added another one. Don't know if the guy's going to be good or not. Injury prone. Might have success. What has Andrew Reid showed us? He's always going to put up points. He's always going to have an explosive offense. And he happens to have a guy that a lot of people consider one of the greatest already. One of the greatest already. The guy's only been in the league for, 5-6 years. It's insane. Texas Tech native, Patrick Mahomes. What's crazy is, like, when you win, a whole lot of shit is quiet. We haven't heard about, like, his brother or his wife or anything crazy like that happening in the stadiums, even though we know they're probably there. Yeah. But whenever you win, winning shuts up a lot of things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shuts up a lot of things. But Tennessee Titans, though, we can't count them out, bro. Mike is a dog, bro. He's part of that Bill Belichick tree, probably the only one that's having success outside of Bill Belichick. Derrick Henry, you can't put it past him. What's the one thing that's going to stop or slow down the Chiefs is a hell of a running game. Today, I think in order for Tennessee to win, Derrick Henry has to run for over 150 yards.
They're going to have to mix up that offense a little bit too, man.
And then Ryan Tannehill is questionable. Do we know what his status is yet, Jay? It probably should have already been announced. If you could look that up for us and just let us know. But regardless if Ryan Tannehill, it's not like Ryan Tannehill is that big of a shift. But it is a rookie quarterback that is coming in, Malik. He only threw once in the second half last week. But the guy can run the ball, which gives them an option outside of Derrick Henry to really move it. It's gonna be that game's a lot more interesting, I think, than what a lot of people are giving him credit for. It's the Chiefs, so we just kind of assume. It was like last week, right? Like Green Bay and Buffalo. It was kind of like, Buffalo's gonna starch them. Everybody knew, but it's like still gotta have a little respect because it is Aaron Rodgers. Unfortunately, fucking Green Bay got smacked up. I don't think that happens today, though. I think it's gonna be a playoff atmosphere here.
I think they might pull it out. I honestly think it might come down to field goal, if anything. But because I think I just have 100% in the Chiefs. I mean, their weapons, it's just ridiculous,
Yeah, for sure.
Then mainly the only thing that I think I see from the Titans is just Derrick Henry. So I mean, as long as they stop that run game too, man, it's just shut down.
This is a chess match. Can Mike scheme up a game to slow down the Chiefs? And it's just gonna be piece by piece by piece by piece. Move the law, move your knight, move your bishop. Slide the pawn a couple of times. Hit that rook, checkmate. It's got to be slow.
Yeah.
Slow. It's gonna be a slow game, and make this boring.
Yeah.
Tennessee, make it boring for us. But a lot of us that appreciate defense, that appreciate dogs, will enjoy a slow, just what is it? Alley fight, bar fight, in the phone booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Give me that. I do like the tie-ins. I think the tie-ins maybe lose what 3. I think, like you said, it's gonna come down to a field goal. I think you're probably right. But give me the Chiefs. It's hard to go against the Chiefs. It's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. But it might come down to them losing. Let's go Colts. Kevin Kelly calls out the Colts. The Colts, bro. Where do we go with the Colts? The Colts.
I'll be praying for him.
Here's what's crazy. The Patriots right now are just inconsistent as hell. It's like we don't know what we're gonna get. It's like we know what we're gonna get from them, but it's like it's what QB play are we gonna get? We know the defense is gonna show up. The defense always plays well, and it's just a matter of will the quarterback turn the ball over, or I mean, really, who do you want as your starting quarterback? Like that. That's where it starts right now. But Jay, Patriots 100% Mac Jones, right?
Yep.
As a fan, are we tripping? Like, is there a short leash? Like, are we going to see another bullshit game where, like, Mac Jones starts the game and then probably has a couple bad possessions and then we bring in Mr. Zappy?
No, they're going to stick it out with Mac Jones.
They have to, right? Like, that. It's almost a slap in the face to Mac Jones to say, hey. And honestly, what dudes put out there, Zappy, like, you can almost get some value for him next year, I think. Trade the fucking guy. Why not? But with the Colts issue is, well, Jonathan Taylor's not playing. One, a lot of fantasy people probably regret, or absolutely regret, not probably, they do, 100%. I'm one of them. We drafted Jonathan Taylor number 1, assuming that Matt Ryan was going to, I wouldn't say I expected Matt Ryan to fix this Colts team. I just expected Matt Ryan to give us a little more consistency than what Carson Wentz did last year. Hand the rock off and just give us a couple plays similar to Jimmy Garoppolo. We're not asking for much. We're not asking you to be MVP. We're not expecting you to be great. We're not expecting you to be make no mistakes. We're just expecting you to just not lose us the game, really. But this offensive line is so bad. No JT. The only reason that I think the Colts have a chance is because a team that has no life, that's cornered. What else do they have to do? I mean, what other option do they have than to swing and see where it goes?
Yep.
And Frank Wright, that's crazy how this guy has a fucking job. That blows my mind. They fired the offensive coordinator for what, Jay? Last time we checked was Frank Wright is the play caller. So why are we firing the guy that has the title when the head coach is the one calling the plays? That's nuts. Like that's the blame game in mind. That's Frank Wright not accepting that, hey, I'm fucking coaching terrible right now. As a Colts fan, that doesn't make me feel good that our leader is not being honest with himself. Because when you're not honest with yourself, you don't think you're making any mistakes. So you just continue to do what you're doing, and you're blaming someone else. So in his head, he's like, all right, got the problem out of the way. But it's like, no, dude, you're the problem. Have a look in the mirror and correct it. Like, this is insane what's going on in Indianapolis. It's crazy. And nobody's going to fix it unless the coach figures out. This is like the whole thing that we had with the Cowboys at the beginning. It's like, Kellen Moore, this team is built to run the ball. When Dak comes back, don't change what you're doing with Cooper Rush to play for what fits the passing game. Because the passing game isn't the answer for them. Dak Prescott isn't Tom Brady. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Ben Roethlisberger. Burger, whatever you want to say. Like, he's not going to – Dak, to me, above average, but not in that tier 1 with the Josh Allen, I don't think. Not with the Patrick Mahomes. Not yet. And he can be if you just allow the game to come to him. Don't force him to be the game. Allow the game to come to him and just, bro, we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, couple plays. That's all. That's the Colts just got to get back to what even got them in this situation. But if I'm a Colts fan, every day I wake up and I put on my Colts jersey, I put it on with the slight fuck you to Andrew Luck. because Andrew Luck is the reason that this team has not figured it out. They built the team around Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck left him hanging dry. Granted, the offensive line left him hanging, which probably caused the early retirement, probably caused him to hate football because he was getting hit every day. But, hey, learn how to slide. But when I put my jersey on as a Colts fan, I'm sorry, Kevin, but every time I would put one on if I was a Colts fan, I would have a slight little like it sucks.
Yeah.
It's like us. We go one and done because we didn't do anything in free agency. We didn't do anything at the trade deadline. We're gonna go. If we get kicked out. I mean, if we get one and done in the playoffs, we're gonna go. It's the same shit with Jerry Jones. Same shit. Hyping up this team to make no moves because we're content with the roster. With that being said, OBJ, hey, come on over, man. Come on
down. You already caught on this bad once, so you might as well catch for us now.
I do like Ellinger though. You know, hook him. Hook him. So hopefully he can ball out. I can't go with the Colts today. There's no way. All right, Jay, what else we got? Panthers-Bengals. This Panthers-Bengals game, this is a massive – I think this is the one game I circled where I was like, okay, this could be an actual upset. No Jamar Chase. We saw how that looked last week. The offensive line still hasn't made any improvements. La'el Collins, who was supposed to be Joe Burrow's best security guard of all time, nobody was going to touch him, right? At least that's what he said. No Cheeto Uzie. Who else we got? No Trey Flowers. No Mike Hilton. I mean, they're cornerbacks. At this point, we got third stringers. This is a good day to have DJ Moore on your fantasy team. DJ Moore's going to ball out. DJ Moore this has got to be DJ Moore's redemption game of what happened last week. He knows he fucked up, took off his helmet, caused a penalty. In your head, though, you're like, hey, my kicker's going to hit this. It's going to happen. When it doesn't, it's like, fuck, right? DJ Moore's going to ball out today. That's their key to win is defense and just let DJ Moore fucking win you the game. PJ Walker, don't turn the ball over. For the Bengals, Joe Mixon has to be a stud. This team hasn't ran the ball very well. Joe Mixon's probably not people's favorite fantasy player whatsoever. One of those other ones where you're just like, damn, why did I draft him so early? It doesn't look good.
Yeah. But
they got to run the ball. Like it's like almost every team are like, gotta run the ball. It's like, all right, don't have no offensive line. It just shows how important those big boys are. It's not always about when we look at systems like the Patriots or San Francisco, where it's just like plug and play, right? Like for San Francisco, outside of CMC, if you don't follow San Francisco, you might not even know who the running back is. But guess what? They still run the shit out of the goddamn ball. The Patriots, y'all just had another guy explode this year, Stevenson, right? Who was y'all's running back last year?
Harris.
Who was the running back for that? But you guys have like three-headed monsters all the time, right? Don't even know who they are after that. Probably don't. We're like, oh my god, this guy's a stud week 1, and then you don't fucking hear about him till week 6 when you're like, holy shit, another 100-yard game. You're like, yeah, he did this in week 1. It's just plug and play. That's how important but they have consistent offensive line play. And for the Bengals I guess they addressed it. They only have one starter that stayed from last year, and they brought in 4 new people. It's just like maybe the offensive line coach
could be a rhythm.
I mean, dang, that's crazy. You feel bad for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like Andrew Luck right now.
Yeah.
Looks really great. Looks really good in some situations. Just takes too many fucking hits. Too many hits for my liking. I went with the Panthers here for the upset. Did I?
Yep.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
For real?
For real.
Damn.
Let me double check that real quick.
I thought I went with the Bengals.
Cincinnati. Rene went Carolina Panthers.
Okay, with that being said,
Cincinnati.
PJ Walker, dog. DJ Moore, dog.
You know damn well you fucked
No offensive line in Cincinnati. Get out of here, bro. Did you not see what happened with Carolina last week? It's a redemption game. give me Carolina upset. There's a reason why I circled this one. I knew I did something. Kevin Kelly said I put a luck jersey on every Sunday. That explains
That's
it.
respect.
Yeah, but I get it. But why are you going to respect someone that didn't respect you?
Yeah, true.
Hey.
True.
I'm just throwing shit at Andrew.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy, bro. Frank Wright, get him the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? This same shit every year. Every year. Jacoby Brissett, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz. Poor Sam Ehlinger, bro. God, that's crazy. I'm sorry, Kevin. This is crazy what's going on. All right, Jay. What's our next one here? Let's end this. Bradley Chubb did go to the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins made some fucking moves. They're trying to win.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to win. The AFC is so loaded. The AFC is so loaded, bro. I mean, like, think about this. A lot of people had Cincinnati winning that division. Baltimore might win that division. Baltimore looks good. Hey, OBJ, maybe go to Baltimore. If I'm Baltimore, as of today, Ian Rappaport did report that Dallas is now in the race, which we all kind of expected for OBJ, for the OBJ sweepstake. From what Von Miller said on the Pat McAfee show this week is what I got out of the interview. He didn't say it clear coat, blank, but he said, he's trying to recruit him, but he understands that he has to take care of his family. Typically, when someone says that, it's always about it's about some bread, right?
Oh yeah.
OBJ wants some money. I don't think he's gonna get it from Dallas. I wouldn't. Here's that here's where I kind of like shoot myself in the foot because I'm like, fucking make the roster better, Jerry. Make the roster better. But at the same time, it's like, oh, OBJ wants 15 mil. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the guys had 220. Then you start throwing out like the shit. He's got 2 ACL tears. Like, you bring up all the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
He's like, but if I'm Baltimore, well, we got Miami game. I'll come back to that. My bad. No, just leave it up. But if I'm Baltimore, I'm saying, hey, I'm paying Odell. I'm risking it, bro, because no receiver has said, okay, sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, T.Y. Hilton backed off. Juju Smith, how the hell you say his last name? Schuster said, nah, no thanks. I'll take less money to stay in Pittsburgh. Like, Julio Jones didn't want to go. And sure, you can say, they're not valued at the price that they wanted or whatever, right? You could say that for sure. But when you don't have a fucking option,
oh yeah,
pay somebody. Lamar Jackson needs help. The guy is insanely talented. He's that whole offense. He's a running back there. Quarterback, wide receiver. If the guy could play fucking defense, he probably would.
True.
Odell needs to go to Baltimore. Get the guy some goddamn help. But Miami against Chicago. Chicago's offense finally looked. It was moving last week against a good Dallas Cowboys defense. Justin Fields moving him, getting him outside the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The only way they win, I think, in my eyes, is, Justin Fields has to have like a Lamar Jackson type game. You got to run for like 100, pass for. You don't even have to break 250 in passing. Just run the shit out of the rock.
And see that's
run the shit out of the rock.
And see, that's what I was telling you before. Like, I think honestly, like the offense is pretty decent, but I feel like he has no help with that line. So if you've seen most of his games, he's already averaging 10 plus yards just off him running alone.
For sure.
So I think honestly, like if they would really want to see something and an improvement, it's just let him get funky.
And like your offensive line is not going to get better overnight.
Yeah.
So the only way you can make your offensive line better is scheming it to put them in their best position to win.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Chicago, hope you did your homework. Hope everybody paid attention.
Film.
And they got dogs there, so, hey, just come and compete.
Mm-hmm.
The outside of Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago, and the Lions. Like, if Minnesota somehow falls apart, which I don't see it happening, they got too much talent there. But if for some reason they did, hey, Chicago, why not you? Why not you sneak into the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
Why not? And this is a good game to turn that shit around, but I just don't think it happens. Miami's too good. Miami's too talented. Tua is not like amazing, but he's really good at what he does.
Yeah. And
his deep pass, like he said in his interview, it's getting pretty good. He's getting pretty good. He's obviously joking when he said that, just to throw shots because of what happened in the offseason whenever one of his clips got posted, where he threw Tyreek Hill way under, and that comment about him being the most accurate player just came out Tua's good. Obviously, Miami, we saw when Tua was out, the offense wasn't as efficient. Bro, when you have Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and you still have Gesicki, tight end, baller, Raheem Mostert, they just traded for 49ers starting running back under the same offense, basically. Just plug and play. Bro, this Miami team might go. Like, I know Buffalo is – well, and Buffalo trading for Nyheim Hines is massive, especially because we've been saying, like, Josh Allen can't be their best runner. Nyheim Hines adds some value to them there, but Nyheim Hines is also a dog out of the backfield. The guy can catch the ball, and in open space, anything can happen with him. I think it's going to come down to – I know we're all in love with – no, I don't know if I'm ready to say that. Am I going to say the Chiefs are going to get – Chiefs are the odd one out here? I think so, man. I like Miami. Miami's defense is really good, just got better. They did lose Byron Jones for the rest of the year, so that's going to kind of hurt. I do think it's going to come down to Miami and Buffalo. I just think the Chiefs. No, I don't know. I'm being a fucking hater today, huh?
On what? In the AFC?
Yeah, like it's those three teams though, right? Like, is that fair to say?
Who you got?
You got Bills, Chiefs, Miami.
Bills, Chiefs, Miami.
And then after that, there's a massive drop off. Right? Because your next team would probably be Baltimore or Tennessee.
Baltimore, Tennessee, yeah.
And then...
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, Baltimore, Tennessee, and then what? And you're not confident in Cincinnati. You sure in the hell don't have no faith in the Raiders. The Chargers really don't know. I think maybe the Chargers will be the sleeper team that kind of creeps.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're expecting that just because of all the hype with Justin Herbert. But it's like, yo, you lose today, bro. Staley's on the hot seat bad. Like, that's nuts. Granted, they do have injuries. They've been hit with the injury bug, but, there's no excuses. Especially when they've put you on a pedestal of being this elite quarterback. Like, I mean, shit, look at all the criticism Aaron Rodgers was facing. Look at the criticism fucking Dak was facing, even though when he won like 13 games, it's like, oh, Dak can't get done, right? I mean, look – everybody. So, hey, we're not going to give this guy a pass. Justin Herbert, fucking get it done. Get it done. Make weapons. If you're that good, create them. Here's what it is. Jay, are we missing any games or are we about to close it out? I think that was it, huh?
I think that's it.
Cool, boys. Appreciate you guys watching the show today. JB will be on next week. There's going to be a champion. There's going to be a new champion, I think, crowned this week. Raul is a part of the show. He will have the opportunity to win the belt. So, Raul, appreciate you joining the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Guys, good luck to all y'all's bets. Join me on that parlay. We're going to cash it in. I feel it. I know it. I've prayed about it. We're going to end the show here. I'm going to show you guys the parlay. Jump on in with it. And take it easy. Let me find it. There you go. We're actually cool. Let's just.
It's been some unfortunate news. John Anthony Borba has been stripped of the Pick'em Championship title. Oh no! It almost feels like we should have known when we saw this clip of this man with this much energy, this much endurance, and this much courage on Anthony Borba drop the ball.